The highlights of today's defense news, 4th of June 25. Sansera Engineering wins 160 crore rupee Airbus deal for airborne ICT modules. Embraer is considering setting up a final assembly line in India. IIT Kanpur, India's new hub for advanced drone technology in modern warfare. GRSE inks pact with Norway firm India to build its first polar research vehicle. Reliance Infra becomes first private Indian firm to develop next generation 155 artillery shells. Tech Mahindra signs deal with Netherlands-based Hanab for IT modernization. DRDO to transfer 30 kilowatt laser directed energy weapon technology to private sector. Rangsons Aerospace plans Israeli SATCOM acquisition, eyes 60% export share in 3 years. In the global highlights, Anduril and Meta create AR helmets to enhance vision and situational awareness of US soldiers. GE Kratos broaden engine partnership targeting lower end CCA. Now the news in detail. Sansera Engineering has signed a major long-term agreement with Airbus Defence and Space valued at 160 crore rupees. The Bangalore-based precision engineering company will manufacture, supply and support airborne intensive care transport modules for Airbus's light and medium transport aircraft programs. The ICTM is a vital medical evacuation system designed for transporting patients, including those in intensive care, during emergencies and health crises. It is a key component in defense and humanitarian missions. This is the first time Airbus has selected an Indian company to supply the ICTM kit, marking a significant milestone in both Sansera's global expansion and India's growing capabilities in aerospace manufacturing. Embraer will increase sourcing from India and even have a final assembly line here if it gets a firm order for 200 aircraft from Indian customers. As of now, only India's biggest regional airline, Star Air, has Embraer aircraft in its fleet. However, the firm is talking to multiple airlines, including Air India and Indigo, apart from startups, for getting orders. It has established a fully owned Indian subsidiary that will have a dedicated sourcing unit to scout for opportunities in IT, software, and engineering. IIT Kanpur has emerged as a hub for drone technology, developing and testing various types of drones for the Indian Armed Forces. The campus houses a 60-year-old airstrip, now a flight lab, where drones are tested before being supplied to the Army. The institute is working on kamikaze drones, high altitude drones capable of operating in strong winds, and heavy lifting drones for logistics. IIT Kanpur's R&D Institute is in regular contact with different Army commands to understand and meet their specific requirements. GRSE signed an MOU with Norwegian firm Kongsberg in Oslo to co-design and build India's first ever polar research vehicle indigenously. A PRV is a ship which serves as a platform for research in the polar regions, that is, areas around the North and the South Poles. It can also help scientists undertake research in the ocean realm. India currently operates three research base stations in the polar regions, Bharati and Maitri in Antarctica and Himadri in the Arctic region, and has been planning to have its own PRV for a while now. The PRV will be equipped with the latest scientific equipment, enabling researchers to explore the ocean's depth and study marine ecosystems. Reliance Infrastructure has achieved a major milestone by becoming the first Indian private sector firm to successfully design and develop next generation 155 artillery ammunition, a category critical for long range ground warfare. The ammunition has been developed under a design cum production partner arrangement with ARDE Pune. The company has developed four types of 155 shells using fully indigenous technology and is looking at potential exports of these munitions to friendly foreign nations, with the export revenue target set at another 10,000 crore rupees over 10 years. In the competitive selection process for this project, Reliance Infrastructure emerged as the sole private sector participant alongside Yantra India Limited, a public sector unit. Tech Mahindra has entered into a multi-year partnership with Netherlands-based multi-service utility provider Hanab to modernize their IT infrastructure. The financials of the deal were not disclosed. The partnership aims to streamline operations and implement next-generation technologies to support Hanab's growth aspirations. Hanab, a multi-utility service provider focused on infrastructure solutions in the fields of energy and utility, connectivity and building installation, was recently acquired by European private equity firm Triton Partners. For Hanab, Tech Mahindra will help in the deployment of an IT service management platform to enable IT infrastructure separation from the parent company. Additionally, it will support cloud automation and IT modernization programs designed to manage and evolve their digital capabilities independently. DRDO has initiated a landmark technology transfer program for its indigenously developed Mk2A 30 kilowatt laser directed energy weapon DEW. Following successful field trials conducted in April 25, this strategic decision aims to accelerate mass production capabilities through private sector collaboration while addressing the Army's growing operational requirements for advanced counter drone systems. The Mark II-A laser-directed energy weapon represents the culmination of extensive research and development efforts by Center for High Energy Systems and Sciences (CHESS) in Hyderabad, working in collaboration with multiple DRDO laboratories, academic institutions, and Indian industry partners. This collaborative approach has been instrumental in developing India's first high-powered laser-based weapon system, demonstrating the organization's commitment to leveraging both public and private sector expertise. Rangsons Aerospace, a Mysore-based aerospace company, is expanding its global footprint by acquiring an Israeli SATCOM firm as part of its strategy to enhance satellite communication capabilities. The company aims to increase its export share to 60% within the next 3 years, up from the current 50%. The managing director of Rangsons Aerospace, Mr. Pavan Ranga, stated that Rangsons is also exploring acquisitions in the United States to bring in advanced aerospace technologies. The company expects to close this year with a 250 crore rupee revenue, growing at 80 to 90% year on year. Earlier in March, Rangsons raised 300 crore rupees in funding led by ValueQuest Investment Advisors, which will be used to scale operations and expand into international markets. The company specializes in SATCOM, data link, airborne thermal management solutions, and high precision mechanical components for global aerospace firms like Boeing, Airbus, GE, Honeywell, and Korean Aerospace. And now some global news. Anduril and Meta have formed a partnership to develop an advanced augmented reality helmet for the US Army. The collaboration aims to integrate cutting-edge AR technologies into military operations, providing soldiers with enhanced situational awareness and real-time data processing in combat scenarios. The helmet, part of the Soldier Borne Mission Command Next program, is designed to replace the previous integrated visual augmentation system developed by Microsoft, which faced several challenges, including user discomfort and technical issues. GE Aerospace and Kratos are kicking off development of a new engine to power lower-end designs of collaborative combat aircraft drone wingmen. The new engine, dubbed the GEK 1500, offers 1500 pounds of thrust and a prototype is expected to be demonstrated in 2026. Whereas the GEK 800 is an expendable engine meant to power platforms like cruise missiles, GE and Kratos modified the GE K1500 to include changes to materials, cooling, and other features, and will still be in line with the Air Force's expectation that CCA drones have limited lifespans and minimal maintenance. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.